All right, Meg, we're going to watch your freestyle videos here. Meg, as we're watching the videos, make sure you take some time to check out the notes, different things that we see that we think you're doing really well on, different things that we see that we think you could improve upon. It's always a good opportunity if you don't always have time to watch the videos, just to kind of get some brief tidbits before or after practice or even before or after your meets. Hopefully can kind of help guide you a little bit. We see a lot of good things out here, and so we're going to kind of start this over and take it step by step. All right, Meg, so as we get into your very first stroke here, you can see you have nice fingertip entries. Your eyes are down, so your body line is going to be a lot better. You always want to make sure you keep your head down because it helps keep your hips up a little bit higher in that water. And so that's a perfect body position right there in the very beginning. Now, in the very first, you're about halfway through that stroke before you finally bend that elbow a little bit. You want to try to keep your hand a little bit higher in the water, almost like your elbow and from your elbow to your hand. That's where your catch is, right? You want to try to keep it more like it's a lever, where you kind of drop that hand and then finish that stroke all the way through. As you start this pull here, you can see you got a much earlier catch up here with your elbow. We still want to see it higher, but you actually starting to catch that water a little bit earlier, and maybe it's just because you just took a breath. But what I want you to do is right here, okay? So you got fingertips entry. Here's your elbow. Here's your fingertips. You want to actually just drop your hand and then pull all the way back, because that drop is kind of like a lever, and that really kind of starts to initiate the very first part of that catch, and then your catch goes all the way through. Again, you can see that nice high elbow. Great job of turning your head back down for that breath. You got your head right into the middle of your body position in an excellent way. Fingertip entry, good kick. Good job of breathing there. And again, you can see really that body line in the water, how high it is. That's excellent. You can see that strength in your arm. And this is what we're talking about, kind of a high elbow. That looks good. It can still be a little bit higher, but you can see that from here to here, that's where that catch phase is coming from, and you're in a good catch phase. Little flat entry here, but the other thing we start to see is a little bit, as you get ready to start that breath, you tend to lift that chin up to get into your breath. Don't lift your chin up, just let your head kind of fall to the side. You can see that head now is looking straight at that wall. I believe we're going to have a breath right here. Yeah, see, we turn that head to the breath. Make sure you keep your head down. There's no reason to lift your chin into your turn. Good job of not breathing the wall, but even better job of actually pointing those hands down to really help anchor that flip turn as you really start that flip turn. So that's awesome. So good there. Nice job of locking in that streamline. 2, 3 dolphin kicks. So the dolphin kicks are great, but why are we lifting our head up here? Right? Once you lift your head up, you actually are taking yourself out of that streamline position, and you had a really good streamline. So keep that head down when you start the breakout. But the other thing I want you to look at is look at where your body line is here. You're all over the place. Once you start that streamline, or once you finish those 3 dolphin kicks, break into fast flutter kicks and let your body still come up. You can see now you start to drop your hand, and your elbow is exiting exactly where it needs to be. Or you're dropping your head. But then you start the flutter kick really, really late. So we got to break into that flutter kick. You should have about 6 to 8 flutter kicks before you even start that first stroke. But great job of not breathing. But once we're getting ready to breathe, we lift that head up. So make sure you keep your head down right before that breath. Okay, Meg? Great job.